Joel, thank you. And now to the ongoing chaos in Afghanistan. Images from the international airport in Kabul are shocking. One of them showing a crowd handing a baby to U.S. Marines, asking them for medical care. Others show heavy gunfire causing panic as people try to get inside the airport and evacuate the country. As the desperation grows, President Biden says the U.S. is focused on one mission: getting tens of thousands of Americans and Afghan allies to safety. CBS 4's Natalie has more from the White House.
As desperate evacuees show their passports to get through security at Kabul's airport, President Biden on Friday made this promise.
Let me be clear. Any American who wants to come home, we will get you home.
He also said the U.S. is committed to helping Afghan allies evacuate, but was less clear about a timeline and whether it would be extended beyond the August 31st deadline.
I cannot promise what the final outcome will be, or what it will be, that it will be without risk of loss.
Making prepared remarks for a second time this week, President Biden again defended his handling of the crisis erupting after the Taliban rapidly took over.
The consensus opinion was that, in fact, it would not occur, if it occurred, until later in the year. So it was my decision.
We have Americans and our allies all over the country in great danger right now. So that's the number one priority. But over the long term, it's all that weaponry that's now in the hands of the worst of the worst.
Members of Congress were briefed Friday about the evacuation efforts and reports of chaos on the ground. CBS News has learned Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin told lawmakers the Taliban has beaten some Americans in Kabul, calling it unacceptable.
We made clear to the Taliban that any attack on our forces or disruption of our operations at the airport will be met with swift and forceful response.
President Biden said the U.S. is watching for any potential terrorist threat in or around the airport. That includes ISIS affiliates who are among thousands of prisoners the Taliban freed during its takeover. Natalie, CBS News, the White House.